Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 8 stable version, and we have now the first patch of Alpha 8. Nothing too important on this new patch. There is nothing that really impacts our single player playthrough. It's a patch that it's mostly for who plays multiplayer. So there are no big changes in this small patch that we have. Now we are playing Alpha 8.0.1 1710 version, as you can see on our top left of our screen. What are we going to do today? Today it's going to be a moving day. I don't expect to spend all the episode in moving. What we will do is pick up all of this stuff. We will move out to the Titan part. I think it's the back. It's the back part. It's where it's over here. It's the part. Yeah, the back part where there is a little bit higher. I think it's the bridge, and that's going to be where we are going to set up our first proper base. So I'm going to pick up stuff, and I can start off by picking up the water generator before I forget about it. Where the hell it is? He is here. Let me pick up the water generator, and it's just going to be a quick move, because what we want and what I need to clearly do is to scout a little bit. We can also, and it is on our to-do list, we can loot both three parts of the Titan, but even looting, I think it's best for us, at least right at the beginning, find out at least one Prometheum source. And something that I didn't mention it, I have just between episodes clear out the resources that were here, that we already found out, and I went back there and finish off mining those places, so that we can have a little bit of a spare resources. That I was missing the word. So let's quickly move out all of our stuff. Anything else here? No. So let's go to our refrigerator. We pack all of the things in our refrigerator. I don't need this, I don't need this there. You don't spoil, you spoil, you spoil, you spoil, and anything else that can be spoiled, no. So we are done regarding the fridge, and let's start placing everything in. I can leave that in our cargo boxes. So anything inside here, as you can see, this emergency, how does it called? Emergency generator. It's useful to get these small O2 bottles. Well, it's just clearly in the beginning, but so that you have any kind of, so that you have some source of oxygen, so that we can go into the water and get all of those plant proteins and increase our levels. Let me check the boxes also. All of this stuff. We will eventually start also a farm in our new base. I have to set up for that. We need a closed space. And I can start dismantling the armor walker over here, and as you can see, I have already built 2 cannon turrets, 1 small ammo box, bullets, and of course I was going to forget, but let me get a core. And this is the bare minimum that I really like to start off. It's all of this, and we can get it here. Why not? Let me get a fuel tank, and where the hell it's not a mobile constructor. Do I need to unlock it? Perhaps I do. Place a small generator. Unlock it. And this should be good. We still have. I'm just a little bit. I'm a little bit paranoid, but after placing the core, we won't get attacked right in that instant. So we would have setup time. But if we can plan a little bit ahead, it's a little bit better. So, and this fuel tank and this small generator, it goes nicely with the solar panels and the capacitor, because if we have energy available over here, it will not use the usual fuel. The usual fuel will be used, for instance, during the night or during days like this, where our solar panels cannot get energy from the sun. So it's always nice to have. Fuel tank, just missing on a small generator, and then we can pack up all of this stuff. And over here also we are still, well, I can cancel this. I will resume this when we arrive at our new place. And we have our generator almost done. Almost done. Generator done. Bring all the resources. And also the water. We don't have anything else. We can dismantle the constructor. And anything else? Yeah, we can dismantle the solar panels now. And anything else worth taking? Let's take the cargo boxes, why not? And our core. So, farewell, my friends. It has been a lovely couple of days, but now we need to be moving. We need to go up in life, and this place does not cut it. Well, we could stay here, of course, but I think it's going to be much better to be over there. So, let's go. Oops, wrong key. I wanted to the third person view. It's my preferred way to fly, so, and let's go. So we are going just to arrive and do a quick placement of our stuff, and then I would really like to scout a little bit, because usually, well, at least I always say the same stuff, but usually there is around these crash sites at least one Prometheum source. So, and I think clearly it's going to, it should be one of our priorities. Copper deposit, where? Over here. That's really well. I probably missed by just a little bit that copper deposit on our first time traveling to the Titan. But that's good to know. Extra deposits. What I really like to find it was clearly the Promethium. And of course, finding Promethium should be in radiated zones, and usually there are, we need to look a little bit, but we can usually find a little bit of cobalt in that places, so let's hope we are lucky. And there is another option to find cobalt without going to the moon. In the moon of this first planet there are usually cobalt zones with cobalt, but there are several ways that you can get cobalt without leaving this planet. One of the ways it's looting, and you finding containers, and with a little bit of luck you'll get a little bit of cobalt. The stones, I only found them in the radiated zones. I don't know if they are exclusively to the radiated zones or not. And the third one, I don't know if you are used to, at least in my first playthroughs, there are desert zones, and scouting again, it will serve that purpose. And you can hunt for sand golems, and sand golems with their loot, and they have a lot of very nice things. One of them is they have rare resources to loot, even the more rare ones. But one of the loot that we can have, it's cobalt, because what we also need is a way to make the tier 2 drill, and we need cobalt for that. Well, we can get cobalt by dismantling thrusters on the Titan, so that's also a way to get what we need to get the tier 2 drill. Let's explore a little bit, but even getting the components to build the tier 2 drill, without Promethium I cannot make the charges for it, so it comes always back to getting the Promethium and to exploring a little bit. So let me exit. Let me exit and fall. Why not? And let's find our way up to the elevators like normal people. Why not? You were thinking that I was a very good player, right? No, I'm not. This happens very often, and if you watch this Let's Play series, it's going to be happening a lot of the time. So elevator is around here, so let's dig. This is something that we would need to do, not at the beginning, but not right at the beginning, but it really does not matter. And do I need to do it a bit more? And here it is, the elevator, and now we can go up. And don't be a smart ass and let me, can I open the door? Nope. I would really like not to destroy it, but that's okay. And where is my ship? Yeah, here it is. Can I park it inside? Perhaps I can. Well, first off, they have changed all of the cores. If you have played last alphas, and I don't remember, but most or all of them were, you had to dig a lot to find them, but they changed it, and now they are a little bit more easy to access. So let me just destroy the core. And we are done. And by destroying the core, I now can, and I still have space. Well, I can use just for a moment this closet, I will start couple of this stuff, and we can dismantle this. Now that there is no core, I need to be a little bit careful because I don't have many, or I just have one multi-charge, so I don't want to spend it foolishly. Okay. These blocks, all of them need to go, so it's clearly so just to prevent from falling off. Here we are, and let me place the core. I don't want this, I don't want this, no this. Let me place the core, and I can place this first. Can I place it? Yes, I can. So even if I need to move it, later, because I will rearrange stuff several times, but just for now it's going to be like this, and give me the turrets. Let me place also the core. Should I place the core exactly where it was or not? Well, and this is the first time. This is the first time that I saw this container. Usually I destroy. I can't access with the drone. Let's see if I can reach up. And up. And what we have here, more solar panels, a nice pistol, lots of fuel. Okay, nice. Please guys, let me know in this new, I'm sure there are more containers like this. Let me know in the comments if you know the location of these wonderful containers, but because clearly I still do not know by heart in these new, not new, but revisited POIs. They are not like they were at Alpha 7, so I don't know if I like it up there or in the ground. In the ground, something like this. Yeah, I think here it's going to be better. Core. And now I want this, and I want where it is, here, small generator. So again, bear in mind that I'm going to rearrange this afterwards, but just a place to stay and nothing more. And let me place not together. You can go here. Nope. Nope. Like this. Yep, like this. Cannot build this block on the base. Why not? What kind of Crash Titan part? Well, it's the first time that I'm building on this base. Why can I not? Is this? Let me check. Can I place the turret? The turret I can. It's just for. Oh, don't mind me. I've just built a generator for the Ubercraft, So that's so nice. Let me place the turrets. I don't want them up here. I want one of them. Not that it matters much. One over here, and the other over here. This should cover nicely at the beginning. And let me place this. I think this is the first episode where you are going to see how good I am at playing this game. Let's place the capacitor, and we can go from here. Let me place. What can I use? Let me see over here. The sun starts over there. Again, not that matters too much, but I can place it down there. Place it, yeah, they can be here, at least for now. Let's something like this. Well, in the afternoon they are not going to be that useful, so where would they look at least remotely good? Over here, right in the middle. Clearly, or why not? Yeah, up here should be fine. After that, I will, if I need to move them, I will. So that's good for now. Let me place this in the place of, and well, okay. And this is what's going to happen: is a lot of devices going around in the base. So devices here you can see all of the stuff that is in the base, and I don't want you to kill predators. Just something like this. It's enough to kill the drones, and you the same, at least for now. Okay, and let me place also the constructor. Where is the constructor? It is here, just to one corner, and I can remove all of this stuff. It's lots of space that I can remove, so let's place the constructor right here. Let's place all of the stuff inside the constructor. That should be in there, not you. Not you. You can go, you can go, you can go, you can go, and you can go, and you can go. Okay. Let's check here in the cargo box what we have extra. No extra. No extra resources, so we are good. And for now, let's be correct and build a small generator. What do I need? Motor, electronics, and computer. Where did I place the remaining? Where did I place the remaining items? Total constructor. They are here. And I hope you have a good feeling of how to not set up correctly for the first time in one POI, in one wreckage of the POI. So now we can build it. Yes, we can. And we should be, after that, it would allow us. Oh. Why am I such a dumb ass and fail for the second time? Clearly, I should have not drunk all of that bottle of wine at the dinner. So I think now we are good, and we are forging the correct fuel tank for the base. I could do some magic with the editing of the video and cut all of this thing out, but I think it's going to look very good in the video. So I'm going to leave it. It happens to everybody, right? Fuel tank, finally. And I can place it right at the corner. %. Okay. Now we are good, finally. And before leaving base, let's just place a couple of cargo boxes. Let's see, one here and one up. And this should be enough to start off. Let me store all of the stuff that I don't want right now. Okay. And well, guys, one of our main goals for this episode, it's done. Just before finishing off, which took a little bit longer because when I started I fall down. When bringing all of the stuff prepared, I brought the wrong fuel tank, stuff like that. But now we are good. Let me just eat this salami. And let's just explore a little bit around here before calling off the video, because you guys deserve a nicer ending. Well, and usually I say that before getting destroyed. So let's see the map. Nothing special around here. Let's take a look around here. Why not? We shouldn't have to look very far to find extra resources. Well, at least that's what I thought, but that might not be the case. Well, let's move a little bit into the marker. I will try to do the circle, and after that we will call it a video. At these patches, let me see what biome it is. Shallow water, beach. It's not the beach. We should see a desert. If you see a desert, and if it's a big one, usually we can find sand golems. But let's be a little bit careful. We are in the forest. Now it's getting night, so we won't be able to see that good. We have here beach, which is not what we want. And what's over there? Always being a little bit careful, because I don't want to get destroyed. Dense forest, and this is low mountains, right? Grasslands and low mountains, okay. And here, well, I hope here we will get that it's the radiated zone? Yes. Yes or not? No. They perhaps change a little bit the coloring, because I was pretty sure that this black stuff would be the not the mountains, but the radiated zone. But I don't know at what point they changed that a little bit. So let's just take a quick circle around our base. We found an iron deposit. Okay, we'll keep going around like this. I should have, I don't know if I left it in a locker, and that item that we bring with us that increases our discovery range, and it appears on our radar that we are closing in on some POI or some deposit. But well, let's just give a quick berth around our base like we are doing. So get over here also. We should go like this and then call it a video. It was well, I think it was fun seeing other guys fall off from their small vessels. It's always nice. I watch a lot of let's plays in YouTube, and I clearly don't see that enough. Well, I even think that I haven't seen that for a while. So if you want to see guys falling from small vessels, watch my let's plays. It's going to happen stuff like that, and even crazier stuff, like dying 10 times in the same video and stuff like that. I won't cut anything of that. Probably dying, I won't cut it. If I need to walk back to somewhere, perhaps I will do some editing in that case. But if I can die walking there, I won't cut it. Just clearly the more boring part. Well, at least I don't know if we are getting that lucky than I was before, because in my previous playthroughs by now I would have found much more deposits, at least a Prometheum one, because I know that we have enough iron for the next couple of days. Iron and even copper. Just we are missing on its Prometheum. So over here, just desert, right? What is this? Yep, nothing special. I'm just recording because, of course, flying in this ship, in a brink of a moment, I will stumble upon a POI that I haven't noticed. They will fire three or just one time, and it's enough so that I need to walk back to my base. So if I manage to build a better ship, perhaps these parts I can edit it, but for now, clearly I think it's worth it to keep them in the video. What's that? Well, we are just getting to the North Pole, so nothing special. Cold plains. Nope. Nothing special. Clearly nothing special. And one more iron deposit. I don't want to get even nearer to that radar station. That's as close as I'm going to get to it, especially with this ship. If you haven't played this Robinson Protocol, if you have played it, you know what I'm talking about, because it's heavily defended with homing missiles, with Zyrex patrolling and lots of stuff, so we would get killed instantly. So we cannot be distracted. And well, we arrived here, and nothing special, just one iron deposit, and that's it. Let me just remove this one here and this one here, and we just have our base. Let's go. Let's go. Perhaps because I don't have the device to find the POIs and the deposits, I might have flown near one, and we didn't notice it. So perhaps that was the case. But I was expecting to have a Prometheum deposit around here. Let me just check here, map. Yeah, 0 of 12, and we have uncovered, well, not a lot of the planet, but percent-wise, we should by now have found a Prometheum deposit. Not that we cannot live without it, because you can always make the what's over here. We can always make what is called the biofuel, but it's clearly not the best choice. Well, at least we have some lights, so that's nice. It's the first time that I see the Titan like this, with some lights. That's really nice. I think it is well worth it. I should have done that by now and placed my first base on one of these POIs. So, and let me see if we have any thrusters here. Perhaps we have thrusters, and it's going to be enough to start on our drill. But I really need the Prometheum. So guys, I think we are done for this episode. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts, and let me know if there are any secrets around these parts of the Titan, because I might miss them. So, and we are going to loot a little bit next episode. So your feedback, it will be very important, because I clearly don't want to miss out on any goodies that we can find out on these POIs. So guys, I hope you are enjoying this Let's Play series. It was a fun one, and if you want to see a guy fall from high places and to screw around and forge stuff for bases and try to place them in small vessels, or the other way around, please stick around, and you will have a lot of fun watching this Let's Play. I hope, even so, I hope that you have liked it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you.